Merry Christmas! I got dirt. Hello everybody, welcome to my annual Christmas haul video, also known as that one video out of the year when I try to be Zoella. You already saw that I got dirt, but don't worry, there's a theme behind it, and I'm gonna show you that. So going along with the dirt, we also have a lot of seeds. Watermelon, sweet pepper, tomato, summer squash, I like winter squash, zinnia, which sounds like a vacation town in Italy, and cucumber. This year I've gotten into gardening. And by gotten into, my mother bought some nice apples at a store and I'm like, hey, I want these all year round. I wonder if I can plant the seed, and I did, and then I like planting the seeds. So I planted more seeds, and then I have some trees growing, and now I'm into gardening. So keeping with that trend, I now have more seeds to plant next year that won't just be trees. So that would be very interesting to see how I do. Keeping with the theme, I also got whiskers, which are these things I can trim with. I trimmed a grapevine that we have on our property earlier this year with these things. See the difference? It's going to be much easier with these. I've already tried. One thing I do particularly like about the whiskers is that when they're closed, it makes this noise when you're clamping on it. So I think it's very resemblant of the conductor in Polar Express, you know, when he's clicking the tickets. I always wanted to do that. But really, I do like the clicking and everything. Once again, another one of these videos has turned into ASMR. See, it was in sync too. Also, I left this out of the video because they were buried under all the other stuff. I got these Burpee plastic gardening labels to go along with the theme. Burpee Marigold. That's like a bad surname. Okay, just wanted to include those so it's not left out. Heaven forbid we leave out the Burpee plant labels. And then one of the big presents, we have Pro Hex, which this is a professional seed starting tray, so I can just do all this, start all the seeds, you know, and it's actually, there's a clear covering that I can put over to make a greenhouse, so that's nice. Oh, and there's something not in here. I have to go get it. So then after a long day of working, gardening, I get to hydrate with some Voss, some Norwegian water, which this is a tradition, I guess it started like in 2011. I was in a grocery store and I was like, hey, let's get some fancy water. And now it's a Christmas gift here. I've gotten some for like my birthday or whatever, and you know, what else is a 17-year-old gonna drink? I mean, this is just like, hey, I got fancy water. Would you prefer me to say, hey, I got fancy orange juice? I mean, it's a nice gift. Okay, so moving on. I also got, moving on from the gardening stuff, I got Sharpies. This is going to be an ego-boosting gift here. The reason I have Sharpies is so that I can sign more Masterminds posters and for just autographs in general. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, I had to do it. Alright, when Masterminds came out, we had a couple viewings with friends and family, and they had some nice Masterminds signs that they had printed up at the theaters, and I was signing those away. So yeah, and then the Sharpie almost ran out of ink, so those are my replacements. Also, here is in picture form a gift of a new mouse and mouse pad. I actually was in Staples one day with my parents and I was like, hey, I've been looking for both of those. I'm gonna get it, and then you guys can wrap it up for a Christmas gift and surprise me. And they did, so wow, what a surprise. You know, I was really needing a mouse pad and a new mouse, and I don't know how they knew. While we were in Georgia the other day doing some business, my parents found two compound bows that I was looking for. I was only looking for one because I have been taking archery over the last couple of weeks. I'm done now. But I was always using one of these Genesis Youth compound bows, and I really liked the bows, so my parents decided, well, let's see if we can find one on Craigslist. And we did, so we went to a nice family's house, picked up two of the bows because it was such a reasonable price. So now I have two of them. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the second one. I think I'm just going to alternate, or if my father's already tried out the other one too. So you might be thinking, Carson, you got seeds. You got gardening supplies for Christmas. You got hit in the back. You also got dirt. What is this Christmas? You gotta think about something, guys. Think about it. Throughout this year, I purchased the biggest purchase I ever have with AdSense earnings. my laptop. I purchased that earlier this year. A couple weeks ago for Cyber Monday, I got my first iPhone. It was a Cyber Monday deal. I wasn't even expecting it to happen this soon, but it did. Okay, so this is a big deal. So, yes, I got gardening supplies for Christmas. But you have to look at the big picture, guys. Macroeconomics. Yeah, can you tell I'm studying economics now for high school? Yeah, that was an economics joke. I think it's the only one. But guys, look at the big picture. It's been a great year, kind of. 2016 is complicated. Some people had better years than others. But we're ending it off, and we're going to, hold on, we're going to plant a seed for the next year. Okay, this is all I've got. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a happy new year. And this is Carson Frisky, signing off.